Hello, everyone. This is Rick. I am the game master for the Hammer of the Gods podcast. Also, here all the time on Sundays. Um, Today we're back for solo TTRPG Sunday. I didn't stream last week because I felt like shit and I just didn't want to do it. So we're back, and today we are playing Our Flag Means Kiss. Also, I am back to something that I said a couple streams ago, that I was going to do like a mini self-care solo game. So before we get started with the actual game, I've got a one-page zine called When You're Feeling, Read This. And so whenever I post this later, I'll have the actual graphics so you can see it, but it's got two different sides to it. Depending on which orientation you have it laid out on. There is When You're Feeling Sad, read this. I'm going to do When You're Feeling Happy, because I don't feel sad right now. Because it is a one-page zine RPG, this is pretty straightforward. There's not a whole lot to it, which I kind of like. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm doing When You're Feeling Happy, I'm going to roll 1d6, which I got a 2. And my prompt is take a deep breath and allow yourself to feel happy. Don't force any specific thoughts in your head. Just let yourself feel how you feel. Smile at yourself in the mirror or your phone's camera. You have a beautiful smile. So, yeah, I'm just going to enjoy feeling good and not feel guilty about it, not concern myself too much. Realistically, I could do this as many times as I want, but because it's a pretty simple thing and I really want to play this other game, I think I'm just going to leave it at that. So I would highly recommend checking this out because it is a really good self-care kind of thing. It is called When You're Feeling, Read This zine by Harper J. of Chubby Crow Games. I got it on itch.io. I'll put the link in the description later, but I don't remember where exactly. So just check that out, and hopefully you enjoy it as much as I did. So, playing Our Flag Means Kiss, which is a queer pirate RPG about love on the high seas for 1 to 4 players. Created by Stevie Edwards, and it is a Caltrop core game. I've already kind of started some of the stuff just because I wanted to have a loose idea. The introduction, though, says, so you want to play pirates and find love, and you're also dramatic. Excellent. You've come to the right place. This short TTRPG is a love letter to Our Flag Means Death, to all of the dramatic, lovesick queer folks who make the world go round. For this collective storytelling game, there's no GM and can have anywhere from 1 to 4 players. Sources of inspiration include Our Flag Means Death, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Muppets Treasure Island. So, we're going to try this out. It also says that this is the first ever TTRPG that this creator made, so I think that's a really cool thing to be able to play, somebody's first game ever. Let's see. So for this game, you need a standard deck of cards. I've got my trusty deck. Some D4s, which I've got somewhere. There we go. Yeah. And they are the Caltrop variety. And then a handful of D6s, 4 tables or for each player. Oh, sorry, for the table or for each player. A way of taking notes, which this is kind of what this is for. Our ship sheet, which I've got, and I will put up later. The consent sheet if I was playing with other people, but since it's just me, I know my own stuff. Pirate sheet for each player, and a sense of fun, romance, and adventure. So, some of the stuff that I've already done. I've already chosen a name for the ship. I've already given myself, my character, a name. Um, and I have kind of a loose idea of what they're going to be like. Hi, Aaron. Or, sorry, it could be Jason. Who knows? It's a mystery. So, my pirate is Grimshaw Orvin. They, them, and they are a werewolf, but nobody knows it. Their pirate name is Krusty, which was not a name given to, or again, which was a name given to them. They did not choose it, and they don't like it particularly. They are a pirate on the ship the Gold Fear. I have not given the captain a name though, so maybe I should do that. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Because of the alliteration, the captain is Burton Barnacle Brownrig. Great name. And because I also like the name below it, although they have the same nickname. So the first mate is Fraser. We're gonna go with Whitebeard. Yep, I like that. Bartholomew. So let me make note of all of that, because otherwise I will totally forget it. I'm extremely good at memory. All right. One moment. Okay. Got that. I'm gonna kind of skip around a little bit just because that's just who I am as a person. Since you're in the chat, Aaron, we need a crew motto for this ship. So, what is our crew motto for the Gold Fear? I mean, I don't know if express yourself would be the right one because I'm playing a not out werewolf. I feel like this is kind of an origin story of how they come into their own, but I like it. I mean, it's fun. How dare you watch the show that has been inspiring this game? How dare. Okay, so let me see. I think. Hey, Elena. I think that there is a chart because there's a lot of charts. I think there's a chart for the motto potentially. Maybe not. No, doesn't look like it. Or at least not that I'm seeing. Nope. That's okay. Maybe we just don't have a motto. Or maybe the motto is the Gold Fear. We're just all about gold and fear. All right. So next is creating our flag. Because this isn't my ship, this is our wonderful captain, Burton Barnacle Brownrig's ship. Maybe it's just a standard Jolly Roger, but with barnacles on the skull. Because normally, the way it explains the creating your flag, So you figure out who's going to go first by rock, paper, scissors, flipping a coin, or rolling a die. You roll a d4, and I guess I could do that even though it's just me. Oh, good. 4. Yeah, so that determines how many rounds you're going to go, and then you would normally just go around the table with however many people, or, virtual table. Oh my God, Aaron, get out. I am definitely not going to make our motto, come see our seamen. You have definitely been watching too many gay pirates. But that's fantastic. Yeah, so 4 elements. So we've got the Jolly Roger, we've got the Barnacle. Maybe we'll give it like a maybe we'll give it like a black eye patch because it's a the Jolly Roger is usually a black flag with a white or grayish skull. So we'll give it a black eye patch. Oh, even better. I'm glad that your husband is participating and adding to the ridiculous mottos. Let's see what else. Maybe there's a gold coin in the Jolly Roger's mouth, and that's what kind of sets us apart is the barnacles, the eye patch, and the gold coin. Yeah, I like that. So that's our 4 rounds. So if I was not already finished with creating my pirate, or at least like the core parts of it, I would pick my name, which I already have. Oh my God, Aaron. Yes, a gold ball in the mouth. All the balls in all the mouths. So pick your pirate's name, their alias, their pronouns, which for my pirate, they are they, them, and their identities. So it says what identities are important to the pirate. Could be gender identity, race, sexual or romantic orientation, or any other number of identities. For me, I'm going mostly with, they are non-binary and a werewolf. But something that I have not done yet is my pirate hat. So I'm going to roll 1d4 to see what hat I've got, if any. Ooh, I've got a wide brim hat. Obviously with, ball gag, regular balls, whatever. Same thing. So wide brim hat, obviously with an enormous feather on it, because why would you not? And then roll for my roll on the ship, which is 3. Ooh. So I love this chart, or table, I guess, because 3 is Bodhi stuff, and it has a little asterisk and says, "Listen, I'm doing my best," and I relate to that. Because a 1 is the creative, which is like artist, musician, so on and so forth. 2 is a tradesperson. 3 is Bodhi stuff, and 4 is leadership. So for Bodhi stuff, mostly because I don't remember what it actually means, I'm going to go with boatswain as my role. And then I'm also going to figure out what that is, because that's probably important. Let's see. Google. Oh, okay. Yeah. Ship's officer in charge of equipment and crew. So I am not quite as important as like the captain or the first mate. But still relatively important. And moving on, got to pick my pirate stats. So there are 3 main stats, which is heart, head, and body. And each pirate starts with 1 in each of those stats. And additional stats, you have, let's see. Okay. So the 3 additional stats are swashbuckle, booty, and health. And booty is treasure because we are pirates, but I'm sure it could probably relate to other booty as well. And booty will also determine how many booty dice you get, which are the D6s. Normally, Caltrop Core is a D4 game, but they've kind of added the D6s to this, just for this part of the mechanics. Everyone starts with 1 booty die, and it resets at the end of a scene. Let's see. Okay, so the number can be increased through successful action rolls. Health, everyone starts with 4 health, and health is lost through combat, accident, or injury. Let's see. Oh, man. Okay, so they've got another table that is your feature, and I guess it makes sense to choose it because the feature will improve one of your stats. But it bothers me because there's 7, so I can't just roll for it. But I think I'm going to go with Deceptively Strong because they're a werewolf, which gives me an additional 1 to my body stat. So, let's see. It's got 1 in head, 1 in heart, 2 in body. And then I guess the others are all just 1. Yeah, everyone's swashbuckle starts at 1. Booty starts at 1. Health starts at 4. Okay. 1, 1, 4. Excellent. Just make a note of my features and so forth. Okay. And up next is romance, the important part. God damn it, Aaron. I can definitely tell you're excited about the pirates. And for those of you watching later, at some point in March, I don't remember when, we are going to play this as a group. There's going to be at least, I don't know, 3 to 4 of us probably, because I think this has up to 4 players potentially. I'm sure we could do more, but I don't want to get too crazy with it and have so much going on, especially because it's a GM-less game. But yeah, keep an eye on the YouTube and on the Discord for that. If you aren't aware, usually it posts the Discord semi-regularly in the chat. Or if you're watching this later on YouTube, it will be in the little doobly-doo down below. But for romance, my first is the attraction. Hey, look at that. There it is. That's the Discord link. All right, so got a 4. Ooh, I am hopeless in love with. The second part is the Hoomst. I am hopeless in love with a fellow pirate. It says also crew member, but I like the idea that it could be a pirate on a different ship, potentially. And the twist is Ooh, the twist is they are seeking revenge against me or my crew. Yeah, they're on another ship and they're seeking vengeance against my crew, not me necessarily. So let's just make note of this because that'll be important later. This will be, the classic enemies to lovers, obviously. Good old tropes that we know and love. Cool. Got it. And I think we're almost finished. Yeah, we are on to playing the game. So each player has the following goals: find love, collect booty, don't die. Good goal. Tell a cool story and have fun. And because I usually try to keep these a little bit shorter, more concise-ish. That's a lie. I sometimes ramble. Um, it gives three different options. There's short, medium, and long. I'm gonna go short, which is 4 to 6 scenes and 5 booty. There are 3 phases to the game: the beginning, which we just finished, the story phase, which is, it says, where most of the game will be spent, which consists of scenes and actions, and the closing phase. After a pirate has claimed enough booty, the game transitions to this phase to wrap up the story. So my goal is to get 5 booty, which is a decent amount, really. So action dice are D4s, booty dice are D6s. All right. Moving on to the stuff. Okay, so if you are familiar with Caltrop Core, because it uses D4s, on a 1 as a full failure, you do not achieve your goal and things get worse. Draw and apply a complication card, because how we kind of tell this story is through drawing cards. It also says lose 2 health if applicable. On a 2 as a partial failure, you do not achieve your goal, lose 1 health if applicable. 3 is a partial success, you achieve your goal, gain a booty die for this scene. And 4 is a full success, you achieve your goal and more. And you get 2 booty die. So it also has a note. It says lean into failure. Remember, one of our goals of this game is to tell a cool story. In order to tell a cool story, our protagonist will have to fail. Lean into the comedic, tragic, or ironic nature of most failures and use them to advance the story. It's more fun if everyone has a mixture of successes and failures, which is pretty accurate. It's not really fun if you don't have some challenges. It's also not really fun if you just get like reamed non-consensually the whole time. Let's see. We'll worry about that later. Regaining health shouldn't really be much of an issue, but we'll see. If it is, I'll come back to that. And there we go. We're on to our story table. So first up, we're going to draw a card. Ooh, interesting. I got a Joker. And if I remember correctly, it does have Jokers. Maybe? Yeah. Awesome. So our situation is someone breaks a pirate code. Hold on. I need to back up because now I'm confused if I draw more than one card. Okay. Okay. So in the beginning phase, establish turn order. Person with the highest card goes first. How do? and we're buffering. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure because of the way that it's written. I'm looking at the example they give. So how you would do this is if you had more than one person, the first person draws a situation card. And then each person clockwise around the table, or virtually around a virtual table, adds a detail to the scene. But I'm not sure how to do this solo, because it is a game that you can play solo according to the rules. But now I'm confusion. The other thing that I'm confused about is on the story table, for most of the cards, it has the different suits. It also has the 4 different suits for Joker, but Jokers don't have suits, I don't think. Unless they do. They don't. Okay. So I guess I'm just going to pick one. So the person who breaks a pirate code, you know what? I'm going to say it's the first mate, which is our club option. And I mean, everyone knows that the pirate code, it's really more like guidelines. But let's see how we're going to resolve this. I think I'm going to go with... Let's see, what kind of code would they break? Ooh, maybe they betrayed the ship. They let the Royal Navy know where we were going to be, which would be a pretty big violation. And I think I'm going to go body, as I'm just going to try to beat up this first mate for being a mutinous bastard. And I got a 3. So that is a partial success. I achieved my goal, and I gain a booty die. So I've got 2 booty right now. Well, 2 booty die. All right. And let's see. I think that I just because my person, they are deceptively strong. I think whenever we see the, we see the colors of the Royal Navy ship actively pursuing us, or maybe we come into port and they're blocking us in. Actually, I think it's more interesting if we're leaving port and they're trying to blockade us. So we're, a little ways out into the water, far enough that if you can't swim, you're not going to make it very far. And historically, a lot of people didn't know how to swim, even if they were on board a ship. So I think that Grimshaw is going to just bodily tackle this first mate and knock them off the ship and make Fraser Whitebeard Bartholomew drown in the bay, because you don't betray your crew. It's just not a cool thing to do. And yeah, we'll see what our next situation is. Let me see, how many situations do I do? Oh yeah, 4 to 6. That's right. Ooh, okay. Next one is the Jack of Diamonds. So let's see. Jack is you need to visit the Republic of Pirates because Diamond is you're meeting up with an ally. Okay. So there's another pirate. His name is something. Oh, yeah. I like this. May Riot Mendenhall is my ally pirate's name. They're from another ship. And let's see what we've got. Oh, yeah, you know what? I don't even have to do that because I've got one pulled up already. The Bloodthirsty Squid is their ship. So we're going to also make note of this. And even though it doesn't require it, I think it might be fun, potentially in the future at least, to draw more than one card for the situation as I'm playing solo. But I think I'm just going to stick with the one and I'm going to resolve this. Let's see. Ooh, actually, I think I did my last roll wrong because I've got 2 embody, and I think that means that I roll 2d4, which is fine. Like, learning, you know. Yeah, you roll a number of d4s equal to whichever stat. Oh, and you can add any additional swashbuckle die if applicable. So I could have done more. Interesting. So let's see. We're going to do this one with Heart, as this is an ally, and let's see how we resolve. Oh, hell yeah. I got a 4, which is a complete success, which means that I get to add even more booty. So had to, because I started with 1, got another one, up to 4 now. And I think that I think maybe there's a little bit of a flirtationship, maybe not a romance between myself and May, but definitely some heavy flirting. And Grimshaw definitely plays up on that mutual kind of situationship and is able to recruit the bloodthirsty squid to go along with us to help plunder this bay, plunder the high seas. And let's see. Can draw another card because we've got at least one more after this. So we've got the 8 of diamonds. And let's see here. 8 is you just got a letter. It says that Diamond is you or your crew is wanted by the crown, which is not really news. That's something that we had already kind of talked about. I think I'm going to try to resolve this with my head stat. Wow, these dice are really on my side today because I got a 3, which is a partial success. Meaning I am successful, but I don't draw as much booty. So we're up to 5. And I remember now, 5 is the goal. Once I get to 5, that means that I have succeeded. Okay, so we just got to 5. Yeah, I think that how this works is maybe Grimshaw has a plan, and our captain isn't really on board with it, but I'm able to convince the other crew members that my plan is better than his. Let's see, where did I write down his name? There we go. Yeah, that my plan is better than Captain Barnacle Brownrig's plan. And so we mutiny and throw him in the brig, and we're able to outrun the Royal Navy. And they have no idea where we run off to because I am super deceptive. Maybe we have a stolen flag that we took off another ship, and we're able to, uh, once we get to another port, we can disguise ourselves as that ship, and we're able to get away from um, the Royal Navy. And that was super successful. I didn't have any failures, which, you do want a mixed kind of variety, but it's also kind of fun sometimes whenever you just succeed. You just don't want to do it all the time. But that is our successful scene or successful adventure. We did the thing. We won the game. And let's see how I do the booty. Playing the game, resolving actions. There we go. Ending a scene and claiming booty. Okay, a scene is over after everyone has taken at least 4 actions, which is, makes sense. You can extend a scene to beyond 4 actions. Oh, I see. Okay, so every scene I should have been rolling for booty. That's interesting. So how do I do that? Okay, so because I'm just doing this kind of all at once, we're going to do our booty roll now. I've got 5 die for this, and we're going to add up how many 5s and 6s I rolled, which is 1. Exactly 1. Yeah, so because I want to keep this kind of short today, because I don't like to go on too long most of the time, we're just going to go with the 1, and that's a pretty good place to end it. So Grimshaw has effectively taken over this ship now, as the captain was not a very good captain and was going to get us all killed, is what we had all agreed on. Let's see. Ooh. So I will think on my new pirate name, because now that I'm captain, I can rename myself whatever the heck I want, because Grimshaw does not like their original pirate name that they were given. And so we will think on that before next time. But I already knew, because I have a plan for this, that now that I have taken over the ship, I rename it the Sanguine Plunder, which is a way better name than the Goldfear. But I didn't want to have too cool of a name for the initial, because I wouldn't have a good reason to change it then. So, yeah, I might play this next Sunday. We'll see. I might play something else. It just kind of depends. But I've got some other solo games that I'm going to be playing possibly tomorrow. So Monday, which is not normally a day that I stream on, but I just want to do it because I've got some games that I've been wanting to play. So, all right. So, thank you for coming and watching, and we will see you all next time.